Being a good listener. Listening skills. Listening skills are critical. Any good speaker has to be necessarily a good listener also. Now, how to develop good listening skills? Yes, listening is not the same as hearing. You must understand. And in order to listen effectively, you need to use more than just your ears. You need to use your eyes. And then there are certain steps that you can take. First, stop talking. When you are listening to somebody, ensure that you don't talk. You just listen. When somebody is talking and what they are saying, do not interrupt. Do not take over or finish their sentence, which often is seen. Stop and just listen. When the other person has finished talking, you may need to clarify and ensure that you have received their information and message accurately. By all means, you can do that. Number 2, prepare yourself to listen. Relax. Focus on the speaker. Put other things out of mind. The human mind is easily distracted by other thoughts. What you are going to have for lunch, what kind of arrangement are made by these people, and how would you go back home, commuting, your train, etc. But deliberately ensure that all these thoughts are thrown out of your mind. Number 3, put the speaker at ease. Yes, help the speaker to feel free to speak to you. Remember their needs and concern. After all, if speaker has come to address you, he must have some objective. You must be empathetic, not or use other gestures or words to encourage them to talk. Maintain your eye contact, but don't stare. Show that you are listening and understanding what is being said. This is very important. Remove distractions. Focus on what is being said. Don't doodle, don't shuffle papers, don't look out of the window, don't pick your fingernails, etc. Avoid unnecessary interruptions. These behaviors disrupt the listening process and send the message to the speaker that you are bored or you are distracted or you are not interested. Empathize. Try to understand the other person's point of view. Look at the issues from their perspective. Let go of preconceived notions. Don't have any preconceived assumptions. By having an open mind, you can more fully empathize with the speaker. If the speaker says something that you disagree with, then wait and construct an argument to counter what is said, but keep an open mind and respect the views and opinions of others. Be patient. A pause, even a long pause, does not necessarily mean that the speaker has finished. Be patient and let the speaker continue in their own time. Sometimes it takes time to formulate what they have to say and how to say it. Never interrupt until the speaker indicates that he has finished. Number 7, avoid personal prejudice. Try to be impartial. Don't become irritated or don't let the person's habit or mannerisms distract you from what is being said. You have come to listen. You have not come to judge someone with their behavior, conduct, etc. Everybody has a different way of speaking. Some people are, for example, more nervous or shy than others. Some have regional accents or make excessive arm movement, hand movement. Some people like to pace while talking. Others like to sit still, focus on what is being said, and try to ignore the delivery, the style of the delivery, the mannerisms. Number 8, listen to the tone. Volume and tone both add to what is being said. A good speaker will always use volume and tone to their advantage to keep the audience attentive. Everybody uses pitch, tone, and volume of voice in certain situations. Let these help you to understand the emphasis of what is being said. Listen to the ideas, not just the words. You need to get the whole picture, not just the isolated bits and pieces. Maybe one of the most difficult aspects of listening is ability to link together the pieces of information that reveal the basic idea of the other person, of the speaker. With proper concentration, letting go of distractions and focus, this becomes easier. Last but not the least, number 10, wait and watch for non-verbal communication. Gestures, facial expressions, and eye movements can be important. We do not just listen with our ears but also with our eyes, as has been said before. Watch and pick the additional information being transmitted via non-verbal communication. Don't jump to the conclusion about what you see and hear. You should always seek clarification to ensure that what you have understood is what the speaker wants to say. What you have understood is correct. So you should politely ask at the end of the speech. Thank you.